Yo, hello. So today I'm gonna be explaining my checklists over here, right? So let's start with external taken to target internal pullback trades only. So basically this. So we were expecting that price to go higher. That's why we're only gonna do this on pullback. So let's say it gave you some entry model over here, and then you wanna target only the internals over here, since we expected it to take it and then go higher. Or also these red dots are externals, and whatever is inside of it are internals. Second one, external taken to target external expansion trades only. So here, let's say price has taken some sort of external, right? And then it give you some entry model here, and then you can set your full stop loss on the other external. This is where price gives you like high risk to reward, so make sure you capitalize on this. Third one, internal taken to target external only in pro trades. So this is a bit complicated, but still. So let's say price is here now, right? And before it goes higher, obviously it has to take this. And let's say it gave you some entry model over here. It took internal for it to target this external. So this one also gives you a bit of high risk reward. Not as high as this one, but it's still a bit high. And is this one. Price needs a reason to come towards a liquidity or imbalance. So let's go back to this example, right? So let's say you wanna sell from here, right? So before price can go any higher, or let's say actually no, let's say price is here, and before price can even take this internal liquidity, it needs a reason to the left for it to go lower. So the reason is, again, like it says here, liquidity and imbalance. It has to take some sort of liquidity and imbalance before it even can take the opposite liquidity. And so goes with these ones, with any market. Second is this. So this is what you should be asking to yourself every time you wanna get to your bias or before you even enter a trade. It's, where did we come from? Where are we right now? Where is our next target? So let's clear up this. Where did we come from? So from here to this high to this low, is this like a high probability low for it to reverse the price or continue? And where are we right now? So we're here, let's say this is Asia, right? Let's say we're right here, and we're gonna take a trade to target this low. Where is our next target? Yeah, this low. This induced this, so the target is this one. Hold on, I can show real life charts. So let's say from here. Let's say, where did we come from? We came from this low. Is this low high probability for us to continue higher or not? No, just reacted our basically nothing. And now, where are we right now? Let's say we're at London, the time window that we trade at. Where's our next target? Let's say our obviously hindsight price went higher, but our next target should at least be like internal or this external. So we got these two. And now my London checklist and my New York checklist. Let's go back to this example. So before I trade London, I want to see a certain criteria. Basically, how's the price delivery from here? Is this strong price delivery for London to react out of, or is it weak? And how is Asia? Let's say this is Asia, right? Because we want to see Asia accumulating for it to be a high probability session, right? And how's volatility? Is the high protected? Let's say, is this London high protected, or this high the same thing? Obviously time, has London started or not? Context of the pullback. Let's say from here it gave you like a entry model. Let's say this fake market shift, true market shift, and pullback. Where is this pullback reacting out of. Because if it's reacting out of something high probability, this high might get reduced. But if it's like not, if it's just like some, not like a high probability POI, then obviously you can still take the trade from here. Although we look for fair value, fair imbalance for value graph. Do we have an imbalance here for price to react off? Because if we don't, then that's basically a build up and price is probably gonna reinduce the high. And then the opposite liquidity target. Basically, let's say price is here. Do we have, let's say, a build up liquidity, or let's say is the price delivery from here, is it weak for us to target? Because if it's strong, then price might obviously take it and then reverse. So we want to see some good opposite liquidity to target. And now my New York checklist. Is London liquidity taken? So let's say this is Asia, and from here is London, right? So before I even trade New York, I want to see some sort of London liquidity get taken, which we call minor inducement. So I want to see like a minor inducement get taken right here, and then obviously time has New York started. Second, do we have that obviously a fair value graph or order block tree at our contest of the pullback? Is this pullback reacting off something high probability for it to reverse? And obviously liquidity target. Do we have like I said, same as London, build up liquidity to target, or do we have some, is the price delivery for to the left, is it bad for us to target? Like I show some example. So basically here, how's the price delivery? Obviously it's inducing, build up liquidity inducing, now this is protected. Time, has London started? Yeah, it has. It gave me an entry model here and then a fair value graph. You enter from here and you target the bottom. Context of the pullback. Is this strong enough? Is it reacted out of something strong enough for it to reverse? No, it's not. As you can see, it's bad. Opposite liquidity. Do we have a build up liquidity here, internal liquidity, and here we have liquidity here, and then New York checklist. So before I trade, I want to see some sort of, let's say I want to see it do like this, take some sort of London liquidity, then for me to trade New York. Let's say yeah, it is over here. Let us say so. London liquidity taken, or had imbalance, context of the pullback. Is it high probability for it to reverse? Opposite liquidity for us to target from here, to sell here and target from here, or even below here. But that's about it. That's everything on my checklist. Actually, wait, this is missing. So the 50 tilts between the 15th to the 45 minute is where you're gonna get your high probability entry model. So keep time on mind.